Hey there. This here's Big Will. And I, believe it or not, just got through going to a convention. And I spent all my money. But what I do is I have it all set aside, and I bring it in cash. And, if I spend all of it, then I'm good to go. The way they did it for safety measures was they widened the aisles. There was a ton of space between everything. You had to wear a mask and sanitizer. They had some sanitizer stations. Of course, I brought my own and whatnot. And but anyway, it was annoying having a mask on, but overall, I enjoyed myself, and I was able to buy a lot of books. I focused on the smaller books, smaller as in not a no. I didn't buy no $500 book or anything like that because I can't really afford to do that and buy more than two or three. So I bought a lot of what I call smalls, which is things that I'm thinking will do better in the future or that are at a good price that I can flip later, and just things that look cool that are fairly cheap. So that's how I go about it. But excuse me, I ate a Star Crunch. Anyway, what I thought I'd do is go through everything that I bought. Now, what I was doing before I went live was rebagging and boarding, because I think you should rebag and board everything, because there's stickers and mix of Mylar and polys and everything else, and it's just it doesn't look that great, really. So what we'll do is I'll show you what I rebagged and boarded, and then what I didn't I'll keep out and show you. But then when I get off of live here, I'll start rebagging and boarding again. But first off, first thing I did was we went to the convention, and I went to the CBCS booth. They were there. CGC was supposed to be, or a representative was supposed to be, but they canceled. So it was just CBCS, which is fine with me. So I dropped off some books to get pressed, cleaned, and graded, and then Chris Claremont was there. So I went and got 4 books signed by Chris. 2 of them, what am I doing with my hand? 2 of them I got signed, and that was it. And then the other 2 I got signed and went to CBCS, and they're going to get, the yellow label on there, and we'll have it signature series or whatever CBCS calls it. And we got someone in here. We got BLC. What's going on, man? So anyway, let me get to it. I spent 3 minutes jabbering on about nothing. Here's what I bought. Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual number 16. This is of course, the first Monica Rambeau. Made sure got it in a newsstand. And this is actually a pretty good condition book. I think, anyway. So that's one of the first things I got. This one just looked cool. I have no idea what's special about it, if there is something special, but it just looks really cool. It's a Storm cover, and it's Uncanny X-Men 147. That I have no idea if it's worth anything, but it looks cool, and it's an X book. So that's what I went with, You really can't go wrong with an X book. And speaking of X books, I also went a little old school. This is number 39. New costumes, new thrills. But I also picked up 39. By the way, I got a lot of books to show. Just give you guys a heads up. I also picked up a old school X book, issue 28. First Banshee. This is like one of the coolest covers. I love the old X-Men Silver Age, the red covers. This is one of the better ones to me. The only bad thing about the cover is that bit down there at the bottom, or someone must have hit it with tape or something. Next book I picked up was one of my favorites, Wolverine #1 limited series. Gotta have your Wolverine. Next book is Avengers 43, Red Guardian. This I'm taking a little bit of a risk on this one because the Red Guardian most likely is just in the Black Widow movie, and that's going to be it. So I'm hoping it's going to be the, hey, we're coming back into theaters movie for Marvel, and that we'll have some more hype on it, and then I'll get rid of this one for more than what I paid, obviously. But if I wind up just breaking even, that's okay. I don't know if I'll get it graded or not. I'll probably just keep it raw. And the last book that I rebagged and boarded is Fantastic Four, FF. You know, your FF books are going to be going up along with your X books because at some point, you know, movies and such. 51, classic story. This man, this monster. Thank you, BLC. I appreciate that. But I'm not done. I have 2 folios worth of stuff. So that's just what I already rebagged and boarded. What I haven't got to yet, I'll also show you. But I'll have to rebag and board it later. And I didn't pay anything sticker price. So if you see a price on a sticker, I didn't pay it. But I got FF #30, first appearance of Diablo. FF 29, started on Yancey Street. I also picked up another copy of Wolverine #1, and with it, I got #2, #3, and if you got #2 and #3 along with #1, you might as well pick up #4. So I got all those. Also got FF 56, The Claw. And then I'm going to have to put these back in this folio. And by the way, when I say folio, for those of you who may be watching and have no idea what I'm talking about, this is a comic folio. You can put your comics in there and it keeps them all nice and good. And this is the BCW has these white ones that you can get art done on. Joe Staten did me a Power Girl here, not at this convention. There was only Chris Claremont at this one. And Keith Giffen gave me a Lobo. So that's pretty cool. My other folio is just a standard folio. It's an Exo Man of War folio. But anyway, in this one, what we have, whoo, man, this one's full. We got Fantastic Four 66. This is 1 or 2 books, I think, before Adam Warlock comes out. This is like the story that starts into the main story with him, I believe. Also, this one might be doing something later. Who knows? FF 65, First Ronin the Accuser. Got it. Also picked up, I actually used to have this one and got Stan Lee to sign it. I don't have it anymore, but this is issue 71 of FF. And hey, we got J Hood in here. What's going on, man? Yeah, I know. I'm glad we were actually able to have one, even though we had to wear a mask and everything was spaced apart. And they had clickers when you were coming in, make sure only so many people came in. And this one, I had never seen this one before, but it's an awesome cover. It's a green background, and then the Thing and his orange glory just boom right there. This is a FF 79. I just love how it's all that different green and shades of green, and then the Thing's just orange in your face. Yeah, I carried 2 folios as well. That's how I roll. Spider-Man box as a backup. Yeah. I just try not to get more than the 2 folios because usually that would mean I'm overspending. Let's see. I also picked up, just because it's an anniversary issue, also got issue 100. This is FF 100. Also picked up Batman 190. I don't know if this is. I don't think this is the first Silver Age Penguin, but I know it may be. I'm not sure. All I know is I managed to wrangle this one for free, so good to go there. The next book I got, this is a nice one. Daredevil #4, first Purple Man. And then the last few books I got are the ones that I got signed. So I'm going to have to pull them out. Now, they're still in the thing that I got them signed in. So I'm going to have to open these up. Okay. This is Wolverine #2 from the ongoing series. And Chris surprised me, man, when I got up there. And see you, BLC. Anyway, he surprised me, and when I got up there, he had been signing what I saw in black, and just, I guess, I don't know why, but he signed in gold, which I really like. So this is his signature in gold on there you go, on this Wolverine #2, and then let me see. And then the other thing I got him to sign that I didn't grade was another issue of Wolverine. And again, he signed in gold. Surprised me, but I think it looks awesome. Wolverine #8. And there's the gold signature. Amazing. And I also got Wolverine #1 of the ongoing signed by him, but it's sent it off for CBCS to get graded. And I also did X-Men 244. That's the first Jubilee. I had him sign that one as well. So it's been sent off for grading and a signature series. But anyway, that is all my books that I bought. I was going to chat a little bit more, but wasn't able to wrangle anyone in with me because I did it on the spot. So, that's what happens when you do things on the spot. Not everyone can make it. And hey, Jeff. But anyway, so that's what we got there. Oh yeah, he surprised me with it, man. They look great. But anyway, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining. I think I had a whopping total of 2 people, maybe 3 at the most. So this is going to be a watch on the rewind video, which is perfectly fine. So thanks everybody for joining me. Be sure to maybe hit that notification or subscribe, because I plan on doing some stuff later on. I got to get things situated, but I didn't just buy these books to have and to hold. Okay, so we're gonna have some things going on. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks. You'll probably see me. Well, if you watch this in 2 months, it'd be confusing for me to say anything. So, bye.